Mike's got plumbing.
Of course, I definitely was not going for the blowtorch.
The number should be etched in your memory, but just in case, 866-314-4443.
Okay, got it. 866-314-4443.
On next week's episode of What Not to Do.
Really? A mariachi band?
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Nice looking September morning. It's September, right? And Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth. I was in the future, and I found a crime of the future too, because part of our thing with Galen this morning is petty crimes people think it's okay to get away with. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Rob. How are y'all?
Good. Have you looked up Paleta?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what the heck it is.
It's an ice pop, and I'm predicting that this is going to be at the Ocala. I think Ocala's Light Up Ocala. We're going to see the Extreme Milkshake, but see, the Extreme Milkshake could have some problems because it can get expensive to put all that stuff into a milkshake, right?
Oh yeah, that could be like $50.
And you can't walk around with it. You have to sit somewhere.
That's true. Yes.
No, that's why I don't think it'll be. You got to remember, Ocala's about 5 to 6 years behind those kinds of trends.
Oh, you think it's going to be that long? Okay. Well, but the Paleta.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's another problem with the Extreme Milkshake. They've got high calorie content. The Paleta is typically 100 calories at the most, because it's just a frozen pop.
Yeah.
Ice pop.
That's ice.
But if you want to be successful with a Paleta, you have to look up some recipes, and I found some. Just look up Paleta recipes. It's real easy. My gosh, you could make some money at Light Up Ocala, Galen. You guys gonna sell Paletas?
All right.
Yeah, for LifeSouth, that would be so cool. People would buy them.
They don't need money; they need blood.
We try to stick to what we're good at, and food isn't necessarily it. So you can make a hot dog, and we can pop some microwave popcorn.
There you go. That's good.
You get beyond that, it's just now you're getting out of your own experience.
We should put some.
I tell people that all the time. Do what you're good at. Don't overextend yourself into something you know nothing about.
That's funny.
There you go. Yeah. Tell the fast food restaurants that. Stick with double cheeseburgers.
Paletas. Oh my gosh, look at these recipes.
Drives me crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So.
Well, we'll have to look at this later. We'll have to ship. What's something popped?
Oh yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, you're trying to fix something?
Yeah.
Something
trying
popped.
to think.
There was a guy. The reason the whole Paleta story came to our attention is because there was a guy in Chicago selling Paletas to try to raise money to pay his rent and stuff. 89 years old, and somebody else noticed what he was doing, asked him why. He said to pay his bills. They put him on GoFundMe, and the goal was $3,000, but they have since, as of this morning, they were at $250,000.
Isn't that crazy?
Did
you see the lady whose son was in the riots, in the Baltimore riots, and she was on TV grabbing her son and pulling him back?
Oh,
you hear
yeah.
that story?
Yeah. Well, I saw something like that, but that was a while ago.
Yeah.
So what happened is his house, he was baking something like bacon or something, and poured water on a grease fire and burned down their apartment.
Oh no!
And they went on to GoFundMe and were asking for $5,000 and ended up getting over $75,000.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness!
And I was like, well, there you go. I mean, you do the right thing sometimes, and it'll pay off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, my gosh, the people stepped up for Doug. I mean, Doug.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, my
Thank
gosh.
you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. When people are in need, other people, their hearts get big.
Today's topic is, however, about people who decide.
Genuine need, and I think genuine need is the key.
Yeah, genuine.
Seems like there's always somebody out there asking for something. And,
yeah.
And you don't want to harden your heart, but there's sometimes you just got to say no at the same time. But I'm with you.
Well, see, and this is where, and see, Doug is a situation where I know that I typically can put myself into the conservative half of the political thing, but I'm not completely to the right, because in somebody's case like Doug, I'm very liberal when it comes to taxpayer money that helps out somebody like Doug. I have no problem with that. I can't imagine how somebody like he would survive without taxpayer help.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there aren't very many people who would disagree with you on that one. That's I mean, you may not see. They may come out and say, "Oh, I don't think the government should do it. I think it should be done by, private organizations or something. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do think Doug could probably make a fortune just as a professional Farkle player.
Yes, he can. He won both games. He's
I
good.
think he's got. I think he's got a future in that. And then, I really enjoyed his TV show and his fishing guide. If we just get the right bikini-clad women,
Exactly.
we're all set.
Yeah, right. I think
I don't know if he'd be able to talk. He'd be a little distracted, but it would be must-see TV.
Galen said to me one time he was going to do play-by-play and invite me to do color commentary,
Yeah,
which I would
he
be.
did.
I would
Yeah,
be.
as soon as I get the nod from Dan, because he keeps teasing me.
It'd be the worst
telling me
broadcast ever. You would be great at it because I'm sure you're excellent at play-by-play. The color commentary for me is going to be horrible, or I'm going to be talking about Paletas. I'm not going to be.
That's
That's
color
what
commentary.
commentators do.
That is not color commentary.
Yes, it is.
Something that's not
I
even
told
on
you,
the.
all I need you to do is to say who made the tackle, and then you could say whatever you want after that.
Oh my gosh, this would be high school. See, and the problem with high school is that these kids. I mean, this is such a great thing that Tom and all of his guys do.
Yeah.
On Fridays. I mean,
Yeah.
I just think it's absolutely the greatest thing we could do as a radio station is to support our local talent, whether it's sports or music or anything. And Friday night is the night. It's a wonderful thing they do.
Yeah.
It's a pain for me because I
Yeah.
got to sit here and push the stupid buttons.
Football
You come
is
full
by
circle.
far the easiest. Football's the easiest to do play-by-play and color commentary.
For you, maybe.
No, for anybody.
No, gosh.
Because there's
no.
so much dead time in between plays. Baseball is second because there are some complex plays that you have to describe. Basketball is pretty hard. You have to be on the whole time. But there's so much dead time in between plays. If you want to talk about food, you can talk about food.
Well, I'm just saying you might not ever have me back as a color commentator.
I think you would go. That was so much fun. And
I'll have fun.
Job to put
I
you
will
in a
have fun.
position.
You'll have fun with me there.
It would be.
You'll have fun because I will order pizza.
Absolutely.
We'll be chewing and talking at the same time. You will find yourself
not
with
do
a
that.
double cheese pepperoni pizza sitting by
That's right.
No.
Yes, you will.
No.
Yep.
You might not eat it, but it'll be there.
That's
I
right.
guarantee you, if you have me there, it'll be there.
I'd have a problem with that. I'd say you're not going to do that.
Yeah, yes, I will.
No food in the
Well, then you don't want me
There's
there.
some professionalism.
You might
don't
find
while
me.
you're on the show in the morning,
That's in the morning.
right?
That's in the morning. This is my gig. That's your gig if you're doing the play-by-play.
So you would be so disrespectful. You would eat while you're on the broadcast.
No. It will be
But it
there.
wasn't your show.
It will be there during the commercials. That's when you can take a bite.
That's right.
That's what commercials
90
are for.
90 seconds.
I can swallow a piece of pizza in 90 seconds.
Wow.
You can't?
Double.
I'm not saying the
A
slice.
whole slice.
I didn't say a whole slice. I said
whole
a
slice.
bite.
You said it.
Oh, I thought you said a slice. I'm sorry.
No, and I said November too. Galen, let's see. Today's
Love it.
topic when we get to it.
Oh, by the way, if I'm doing it, you're doing it. There's no. It's a
There you
package
go.
deal. I've already told that to Dan.
Yeah, I
If
said
I'm
yes.
doing it, Gary's doing it.
I've said yes. Yeah. I don't know why you want me, but I'll do it.
I think it would be great.
I'll just get
so
a kick
much
out of
fun.
the fact that Tom will be here working the board.
Yeah.
Tom hates that, and you know, and
So
Tom
does
will have to
Larry.
talk
Larry
about-
hates it too. P.S.
He would do every throwback to the stadium. He would just want to talk. It drives. It's awesome.
Are you going
I
to
love
get paid to do it? Are they paying you to do it?
it. No, of course not.
Okay.
Well, no.
Well, then you get a pizza.
Yeah, all proceeds go to the pizza.
All right. The topic today is actually a fun one. It's about petty crimes that people think they're entitled to get away with.
Like eating a pizza on the radio.
That's not a crime.
It's not.
That's not
Sure.
a crime. Yeah.
Not a crime against humanity.
It could be. How's the blood supply? Oh, we got a brand new ad for a poem garden, by the way. Wait till you hear it. It's a really good
I'm
one.
excited.
It's a poem.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing okay. We have just over a 5-day blood supply. I had a great first day at College Central Florida yesterday. Going back today, which we're excited about. So everything's going well. 5-day blood supply. It's still hot. but we still need a lot more blood donors. We'd like to get to a 7. That's what we call safe and adequate. So just help us do that and get out there and give the gift of life and donate blood.
Donate blood, yes. Yeah, yesterday's topic really kind of drummed it home. Oh, drummed it home? What's the word?
Yeah, that's right.
That if we don't do this, people will die. That's the part you have to really remember. All right, so that important message is made possible by Palm Garden and Penn Flooring. Go down to Penn Flooring and see the samples they have. You could put those samples in your own home, your own office, and remodel from the floor up. Check it out at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge. And go to pennflooring.com if you want to look at the website. And thank them for sponsoring Galen, Unold, and LifeSouth Community Blood Center's appearance on WOCA each morning. And Palm Garden of Ocala, they have long-term skilled nursing care. They have respite care. They have rehabilitative care. And they are all under one roof over at Palm Garden of Ocala Health and Rehabilitation Center at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Be sure to thank them for sponsoring LifeSouth and Galen, I'm trying to do two things at once. So I have the commercial. I want to play the commercial. Are you ready for the
pizza down, Larry? Put it down.
Are you ready for the new commercial? This is the brand new commercial from Palm Garden. It's done by Jose. It's a poem that Jan wrote, and it's because this is Environmental Services Week. Okay, so here we go.
Palm Garden housekeepers use brooms and mops, and they clean quickly from bottom to top. They clean and they polish and they do the spit shine. Palm Garden will gleam and smell good all the time. They smile and they wink without even a fuss. They scrub the old toilet and vacuum and dust. So this week, as you travel, a referral for me will be folks who are sick and need rehab, you see. Corners are spotless, dust bunnies they seek. So happy Environmental Services Week.
New windows will beautify your home and bring you immediate energy savings. Renewal by Andersen of Central Florida leads the way in outstanding quality and installation. Visit renewalbyandersen.com for a free in-home consultation with the pros. Right now, buy 3 windows and the 4th window is 50% off. No money down, 0% interest, and 0 payments for 12 months with approved credit. Visit renewalbyandersen.com. Renewalbyandersen.com. Offer ends September 30th. License CGC 1524135.
When you go into Automax, Marion County's #1 pre-owned dealer for over 15 years, you won't take the new car depreciation because Automax saves you thousands on late model vehicles. Browse the inventory online at automaxocala.com. Then come down to see the great vehicles and upfront pricing in person. Compare up to 60 models inside the climate control showroom. So take your time. No high pressure, no gimmicks, no games. On the corner of 17th and Easy Street. Automax. Quality cars, outlet prices.
17 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Galen, you're going to be so disappointed when I don't actually bring up pizza. You just watch how disappointed he is.
I'm sure it'll come back into the conversation.
It'll be in the conversation. All right. So I have some. How did you like that commercial, by the way? That was awesome, right?
It was good. Yeah, I always love it when you hear from real people who work at any business. So,
but here's the thing.
I'm sure Jose today is the star.
Today is the star, and P.S. He's the star every day, and here's why. Because I've said this over and over and over again. The first impression you get of any of these facilities is the way it smells. Mm-hmm. The very first thing when you walk in, right?
For sure.
And they really do. They do it right, I guess is the best way to say that. Mm-hmm. When you walk into Palm Garden, I'm not trying to expand on their ad, but I'm telling you the truth, right? I've walked in some of the places, and Rob and I play a lot of places, and they're the sweetest people. And, oh my gosh, and these people really give it their all. So I'm only saying that sometimes the maintenance people, or the people who do the cleaning, whatever Jose does,
yes, exactly,
they don't always get it, but they do at Palm Garden. They absolutely do. When you walk in, you say, wow, this smells like a hotel.
Yeah.
A nice hotel.
It does.
Yeah, not a cheap hotel.
No.
Not a motel.
A no-tell motel.
Not with the M, with the H. All right, so here are some of the things that people do. They break the law that they think they're entitled to do. Mm-hmm. You should be able to do this, people say. I should be able to ask for a water cup at McDonald's and put soda in it.
Yeah.
No.
I know, that's not good.
No, you can't do that. One guy got 6 years, Galen.
Mm-hmm.
No, he did not.
He did too.
What else? There had to be some extenuating.
There was.
circumstances.
The guy had been in trouble before, and the judge was sick and tired of seeing him, so he had 6 years.
That doesn't fall under the crime. The punishment has to fit the crime. There had to be. You had to like resist arrest or something.
No, it was his past.
What's
it was
the charge? Like petty theft?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. If you look it up right now, it's a trending topic. I put tea in my water cup at Chipotle, and now the cops are here, and I'm freaking out. Somebody texted. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
The manager at McDonald's called the cops on Eric and I for putting juice in a water cup. It was that deep.
Yeah, that's good. Those businesses should do it and not turn a blind eye.
If you get a water cup, you
call the cops.
Better put water. I'm telling you.
That's right. If you get a water cup,
you can come over and say, "Hey, in the future, the water cups are for water," and just make the person feel guilty. I don't know if you call the cops on.
Well, some of them did.
Things out there
well, they
to worry
should.
About.
They should nip it right in the bud. You're breaking the law. You ask for a water cup, you get water.
All right.
Here's another one. At McDonald's, got threatened to take a ride in a police car at McDonald's for filling my water cup with Sprite. Mm-hmm. All right, that's just one.
Yeah, I don't know how that's okay.
All right, next one.
I agree, it's not right. I don't think you should be arrested for it. How about that?
All right. Well, only one of these people was actually arrested, and this was the guy who had prior convictions.
Okay.
In fact, one of them posted a sign that says, "Do not put soda in a water cup. This is stealing, and I will call the police." And how are you going to feel going to jail over $1?
That's right. Exactly.
All right. Here's a guy who got upset when he got the cookies he didn't ask for at a bakery, and he squished them and put them back on the counter and walked out and never paid for them. So the police were called on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, this is in...
the guy's a jerk. That's for sure.
Yeah, he scrunched them all up in the little bag. There was a photograph of it. He crushed the cookies.
Having a bad day.
Yeah. This is not what I ordered. Crunch. Walked out.
Yeah.
You just broke our cookies. You didn't pay for them.
We saw that guy at the Burger King that day. He came in from the drive-thru and he opened up and he threw his cheeseburger on the counter and smashed it down there.
We sure did see that. That's right.
That was awful.
Now this is easily a crime you shouldn't be doing. Stealing drain covers.
Oh.
I don't know how anybody thinks.
Like manhole covers?
I don't know. It says drain covers.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, that's what they are. Like the big iron manhole.
I don't know how you think that's a...
Things are heavy.
Wow.
But, yeah, I mean that's a safety. People could walk through the hole, or their car could fall in the hole.
Yeah.
That's definitely a risk. That's not a petty crime. That's a safety hazard.
All right, here's a couple. As they were leaving the hotel.
And you can call the cops for it. Don't call the cops on somebody who doesn't use water in their water cup.
How about this one? Would you call the cops for somebody leaving a hotel and they've got the hotel towel on their shoulder as they're leaving the hotel?
No.
That's stealing.
They were arrested for stealing the towel.
It is stealing, but all you have to do is charge their credit card. So then they just paid $45 for a crappy towel.
Maybe they got tired of people stealing towels. So.
Yeah.
Well, they may not. Yeah, but again, you can be billed for that on your credit card.
Okay.
And
Can you imagine? Imagine getting a bill.
You may not even know it's there. Why doesn't the manager just go up and say, "Hey, is that our towel?"
Well, I guess.
Are we that afraid of a confrontation that we can't?
Some people.
Talk to somebody.
All right. Let's see.
Road rage. They're afraid of that.
Here's a guy who did not get in trouble. This guy did not get in trouble, and he pirated thousands of DVDs.
Oh my God!
Listen to this. This is a guy, 92 years old. Hyman Strachman is his name. He was copying every movie he could onto a DVD and sending them for free to soldiers overseas. And when they found out that he was doing this and why he was doing this, they said, drop it. He's 92. He's sending it to soldiers. Let it go. Can you believe that?
For free.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of work to do that.
He was copying DVDs.
Oh, he wasn't making any money off of it. So they're like, well, we can't. The copyright infringement, you would be fined up to how much money you made off of it. So He wasn't making any money. There's no jury in the world that would convict him.
Hold on, the phone is ringing, and we're talking about crimes that people commit and they think they're entitled to get away with. Good morning, you're on the air.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
Hiya, Hugh.
Hey, I'm guilty of this, and I see it happen quite often in the grocery store, in the produce department, sampling a grape or a cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know,
not really breaking the law because there's that food
or water, I don't know, but I see it a lot, and I've done it myself.
Oh, you have? Uh-oh. You better be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Better be careful.
When you walk by one of those bags of cherries or those grapes look so good, you got to pluck one off just to test it.
Oh, yeah. All right, thank you, Hugh. Yeah, so Hugh just admitted that he does put soda in the water cup.
Yeah, that's not breaking the law. I mean, I worked in the produce section, cash and carry way back in the day, and that's okay. They're allowed to taste it.
What did we see in Aldi's the other day? We saw a lady eating cookies.
Yeah. She opened them.
She opened the bag of cookies. We don't know if she paid for them.
You see that all the time. Yeah.
As long as you pay for them when you're done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
we've seen them on the
Absolutely.
shelf. Well, Publix used to have this Brock's candy aisle, and it had the scoops in there. You could fill up the bag, and then there was a sign. It said you can get 3 pieces of candy for $0.25, and then you put your quarter in there, and you can get 3 pieces of candy. But people abused it so much that they took out the Brock's, self-serve stuff, and so there you go.
It took up too much room.
Stealing
They made a killing off of that.
stealing municipal electricity to charge your phone is a crime people commit all the time, thinking that they're
How is that
entitled
a
to get it.
crime?
Because you're
You mean
stealing.
like if you're like in a courthouse and you plug into the
Yep.
wall?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a crime?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a crime?
Yeah.
Hell, I've done that. Going to jail. I should go turn myself in.
We'll bail you out, Galen. You'll be in our news
Look,
tomorrow.
honestly, have you ever been in like a public place? I travel a lot, and so my phone, my battery just doesn't last the whole day. So if I find a plug that's in fairly public area, I plug it in. I don't consider that stealing. What is that going to cost? Less than $0.25 of a penny?
Oh, because of tax dollars, you pay tax dollars, so it's okay
Jeez,
to plug into a
that's silly. That's silly.
government building.
That's worse than water. So if they called the cops on me for that, it's like, okay, fine. I want a trial by jury, and I'm going to make sure that everybody on that jury is under the age of 30, and I will win.
There you go. There you go. Painting imagery on walls, graffiti style, and using copyrighted images. This guy didn't get in trouble for the graffiti, which is also against the law. He got in trouble because it was a Disney picture. He painted a Disney picture.
Well, that's what happened to that daycare center years ago
Yeah.
in South Florida. They used all Warner Brothers characters and put it on the lawn. Some guy, painted them and everything and looked really sharp. But, hey, they were as copyright infringement. They were forced to take it down.
You get in trouble for T-shirts once in a while for copyright infringement.
Yeah, I bet you do. All right, here's one. Now, this is clearly a law violation, but the guy didn't actually break the law yet. This is he stole bicycles from the future, and he got arrested for it. Are you ready for this? This is absolutely a true story. The man put on. Let me see where he put it on eBay. A picture of a bicycle, and he had it for sale. And a 39-year-old man who owned the bicycle saw his own bicycle on eBay, right? And he went to check on his bicycle, and it was still there. He called the police, and he said, somebody's trying to sell my bicycle on eBay. So they set up a sting operation. They bought the bicycle, and the man came down to steal it, and they arrested him.
Oh, my God.
He was stealing. He advertised a bicycle he didn't even have. He lived in the same building as the guy. Can you believe that? It was a future theft.
That is funny.
The future theft that never happened.
That's pretty entrepreneurial.
Oh man, can you imagine?
That is
Can you imagine? A guy must have been looking for. Oh, let me buy another bicycle.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that looks like mine. Wait a minute, that's my flower pot.
We were looking for. We were looking at. There are all kinds of scams out there. We were looking at puppies a long time ago, or I had 3, and I went to this site and they had like these puppies, and it took. When you look at photos, you're like, gosh, I've seen these pictures before.
Right.
figured out that they were Google images. And I talked to the guy. I said, so he was in Alabama. He put his address as Alabama. I said, hey, I go to Alabama all the time. I'll just come by and look at them. He goes, oh, no, you can't see it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
we got the idea. Where's the Bloodmobile tape? We got 10 seconds.
Bloodmobile is at College of Central Florida. You guys are great. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Blood.
Thank you, Galen. It was fun. Go donate blood, right?
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Hillary Clinton off the campaign trail again as her team says she recuperates from pneumonia.
Clinton and her team only admitted that she had pneumonia after video was revealed on Sunday showing her struggling to get into her van after the 9/11 memorial. But Clinton insists she did not faint. Clinton says she didn't think her health issue was that big of a deal. She says she's had some of these dizzy, dehydrated issues over the years, but did not give a precise number.
Fox's Mike Manuel. Donald Trump, campaigning in North Carolina, continued to blast Clinton's remarks that half of his supporters belong in a basket of deplorables. A U.S.-Russian ceasefire in effect in Syria, according to the military there. Meanwhile, tensions on the rise with Israel.
The Israeli military is conducting exercises here off and on in the Golan Heights, right on the border with Syria.
Fox's Jessica Gallagher, Fox News. We report, you decide.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Carl here to tell you how to deal with this heat. Get on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs. They have a blizzard waiting for you to cool off with. What a great treat in many different flavors. Or get one of our juicy char-grilled burgers with the #1 rated milkshake in America. So come on down to Dairy Queen at Springs, where we always treat you like queens.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you for an hour to get here, 2 hours through security and our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours?
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're at this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Cal Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane's going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Next Generation MD is